Hey, we're in Taxco, one of Mexico's magical pueblos. What are we gonna do first?
We're gonna go up to the Cristo Rey to get a bird's eye view of the town. That was intense.
Yeah, we made it.
We walked all the way. It was crazy steep stairs.
Yeah.
And then our last little trek was like through a forest.
Yeah. Maybe 500 stairs. Maybe we should check out the view. Or do we just want to leave?
Let's go check it out.
All right.
That was cool. On to the next stop.
The teleférico. If you walk up to the Cristo Rey statue, then you're gonna have to walk down probably. Because any taxi that's going up there is going up there on a round trip excursion, taking someone up to take photos and then bringing them back down. But after a few minutes, we actually jumped on a combi, and he was nice enough to take us down for 9 pesos each, although we didn't see any locals paying. So,
And it didn't seem like he was going to charge us until Matt asked how much,
asked.
and then, but it's fine.
yeah, he was really friendly and helped us out. It was pretty cool. We get our own private carts, 105 pesos each to get in here, so 210 pesos, that's up and back.
It's a good deal.
Yeah, not bad. That was a short trip. I mean, it's fun to take the teleférico, the cable car up, but there's not a lot.
There's not much open up there right now. All the cafes were closed except for the hotel and bar, which I probably didn't even want to look at the menu and see what the cost of things were.
Yeah, and you don't have any views once you're up there unless you're inside that hotel.
Probably, yeah.
It's definitely, I would say, I mean, for people that are more affluent than us, they can stay at that hotel. It has a lot of offerings,
Yeah.
pool and
Spa, gym, there's golf. There
Yeah.
are bars and stuff up
Bars
there,
and
and restaurants, for you,
nightclubs.
nightclubs and stuff for you to enjoy. So,
yeah.
and the public can use all that stuff too. So if you come into town, you want to go golfing,
Yeah, but otherwise, I mean, it's something to do. We did it. Now we're going back down. We're gonna go get lunch. We just took a taxi back to the Zocalo. It's 40 pesos, and now Allie's looking at silver. Got our jewelry, right?
almost.
Almost.
We got some.
Yeah, we got some. We had to pick something up for our plumber, so
Yeah.
we got that, and you got something for your neighbor.
But we found the tiengas, which is what you want to look for because those are at a discounted price because they're meant for people to come by and then go, sell elsewhere in other towns. So look for tiengas.
Oh, okay. That's what it means. All right, that's good enough. So, all right, let's get some lunch, and then we can go some more tiangas. Another day in Taxco, Guerrero's only magical town. There's 132 of them in the country. And the magical towns, or the Pueblos, Mágicos, are the government has set up a kind of a tourism board to choose these magical towns.
They're rural,
yeah,
usually, right?
Yes, they're rural. They're generally known for their beauty or their historical significance. And
It sounds known for its silver.
yeah, silver here, I think, is the main thing, yeah. And I mean, it's a population of 75,000, so it's a fairly small town. We just did the Mina Prehispanica, the silver mines, and that was pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
Really neat. Yeah, there are the mines from like,
Translated from
1400s, 1500s. It is in Spanish. You probably need to speak a little bit of Spanish to understand it. And we paid, it's 140 to 180 pesos per person, not really sure. That excludes the tip. So
yeah, the guy leading the tour, he's a volunteer, so we tipped him 100 pesos as well.
yeah, give him 100 pesos, and that's maybe a 20 to 30 minute tour. A lot of narrow streets here. Somehow they manage to avoid hitting people, the cars, and hitting other cars. Parking can be a little bit of a problem. If you're planning on coming here, you may want to look into where to park before you leave if you're driving.
Yes, definitely. That's one thing I look for is parking when I look through their Airbnb. And she said when I messaged her that they had a lot right down the street because it's a lot of hills too. So remember, if you have a lot of stuff, you're gonna have to hike up a hill with it.
Yeah. We packed pretty light for that reason. This is definitely the place to be if you need silver.
Yeah.
It's like endless stores that sell silver. I feel like there's more people selling silver than there are people in the town. It's unreal.
Yeah.
Supposedly it is the best place and the cheapest place to buy silver.
Yeah, and on Saturdays there's a tianga market, so that's where you can get it at a lower cost, right? Because people come in and buy it to sell elsewhere. So look for that, the Saturday tianga market.
Hey, that's about it. It's getting time to head back to Zihuatanejo. We had a good time, and Taxco, really, really friendly people here. We get lost often, and
one of us will ask for directions. The other one refuses to, so he's lucky he has me.
yes, I always ask for directions, of course. I'm a man, that's what I do. No, people ask, they just come up and they just say, you guys clearly don't know what you're doing and you don't fit in here. What are you trying to do? No, everybody's been really great. It's not really, I would say, a destination I could ever see becoming an expat place to live, even though the weather is ideal for expats.
It's so great, you guys.
Yeah, but you have the closest airport, Mexico City, 3 hours away. There's the next big city, maybe, that's kind of Cuernavaca is like next big city outside Chilpancingo, 3 hours away. Acapulco's 3.5 hours away. So it is kind of in the middle of nowhere. There's no airport here. What else? It's got good food.
Oh, great food. Yeah. I have a friend who's from here, so he recommended that I get the he said get salsa humiles, and basically it's ground up insects. And so this morning we went to a restaurant and they had chilaquiles, and I could get the salsa. So I was like, okay, I'll try it. It was. I'm glad I tried it. I don't know. It was spicy, but that might have been something. I don't think that was the insects. But super spicy. And then we did. What were some other things we did?
The
esquite thing. Yeah. So I know this is something they have in C, but they'll give you like a bag of chips and pour corn in there, and the mayonnaise and the cheese. But here she had like a container. She pours a whole bag of chips, whatever you want, and then puts corn on top, and then cheddar cheese and Parmesan cheese and mayonnaise and all sorts of good lime. Yeah. It was really good, and it's called basically crazy corn.
Yeah.
So I think it was elote loca.
And then there's the queso al cilantro.
Yeah, queso al cilantro.
That's something from here, I think,
Yeah,
right?
because I've never seen that on a menu, and we went to 2 pretty good restaurants, and I ordered that both times, and it was really good both places.
The other thing, we really got lucky on this trip because there was a fire when we got here that had been going on for about a day. So fortunately, they got that taken care of. The other things to do that, I mean, I feel like we did pretty much everything. We have another video we just posted on the Grutas de Cacahuamilpa and the Mil Cascadas or Las Granadas. So watch that if you're interested in
the
that.
waterfalls.
Yeah.
That are close to here.
Yeah, they're like 30 minutes to an hour from here. That's a definite thing you should do, but that's a different video, so watch that. Another thing to note is that some places require face masks. I know when I tried to go into the museum for Guillermo Spratling, they wouldn't let me in without a face mask, even though there was not a single person in that museum. So, and there's a few other times that we couldn't get in because we didn't have a face mask. I had to go back and get a face mask.
And you see a lot of people just walking around wearing them still here, which good for them, but we
don't
totally
care.
prepared.
We weren't prepared. Yeah,
So,
it's all good. We don't mind, but
definitely.
we just weren't prepared. We had to get face masks. Get your beer and your liquor before you get into town, right?
Yeah. Liquor's really hard to find. OXXO sells no liquor.
Yeah.
So, I mean, or beer, anything. That was crazy to us. We're like, what? No beer? And beer's a little bit more expensive. It's not bad, but it's 25 to 30 pesos per beer at any tienda, which is just more than we're used to, which is fine. But liquor was really hard to find, and we like to have a nightcap, and so we we like struggled to find some the first night. And then one last thing is shoes. The streets are really steep and kind of slippery on some of the rocks, so the flip-flops, I mean, I can do anything in flip-flops. I've really struggled here, so I would say either tennis shoes or shoes that strap on, like, you know, Tevas or something like that.
Yeah, totally. All right, I think that covers it. I know it's all, you know, if you've watched our videos, you know, we're no Kuru Paul or Tangerine Travels Country Collectors.
Yeah.
So it's a little,
they're a mess.
We're a little bit, you know how we are. We don't plan ahead for anything. So so hopefully that covers everything, even though it's a little mishmashy. All right, we'll see you back in Ziwa. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Adios. All right, we're going to get some dinner. We did some good walking today. My joke where I say I want 2 Coronas and not sure what she's gonna drink 2 nights in a row, totally fallen flat, but I'm gonna try it again tomorrow night.
Sure you will. Every night after that.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's been a good night. All right, this guy's bringing the Coronas, my Coronas.